Today's event is Calm Your Anxiety, and this is a special day for me. It's World Bipolar Day. I am someone that lives with bipolar disorder and have been since the year 2000, and I'm really fortunate and grateful at this point in my life to be predominantly mentally stable. I do still have some ups and downs, like everyone. However, I no longer get the huge ups and the huge downs. So very grateful for that, and I'm grateful to be overall holistically healthy, and grateful that you're here. So this event today is about calming your anxiety, and in today's world, there's a lot of division happening. There's be it politically, um, unfortunately, there's still wars happening. There's a lot of major transitions, major disruptions, systems breaking down. There's a lot to be anxious, fearful, and worried about being alive at this time. And this event is an event that I've led many times on a meditation app called Insight Timer. I've been a teacher on there for almost 4 years. And this event ties in a few different things. First of all, it ties in some real world exercises that you can use at any point moving forward to calm your anxiety. It includes learning an anchor that you can recall at any point moving forward. And it also involves some quantum energy connection that might sound like Greek to you, but essentially, years ago, I learned a spiritual energetic tool called Universal Sphere. And I'll just briefly say it's similar to Reiki. It's a way of connecting with a higher energy. And when I connect with Universal Sphere, I always feel supported, I always feel more calm, and I always feel more loved. So during this event today, I will be connecting with Universal Sphere. You may or may not physically feel anything different. Only good comes out of it. It's all for your highest and best. So I'm optimistic that you will enjoy this event. This is about 30 minutes long. I encourage you to be in a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down. And if you're able to close your eyes, that is absolutely ideal. If you are driving or not able to close your eyes, that's okay. You'll still receive benefit from this event. That being said, you'll receive the maximum benefit by closing your eyes. So I am going to turn off this bright light and we're going to get started. So thank you for being here, whether you're watching live or at a later time. And I encourage you to close your eyes. And the first thing we're going to do is a check-in. I invite you to ask yourself, how am I feeling right now? Ask yourself, how am I feeling right now? Tune in to whatever words bubble up and then let those thoughts go. For the first few moments of our time together, we're going to focus on our breath. Excuse me. And I encourage you to start every breath during this entire event from deep in your belly. Belly breathing relaxes our entire body. It's how you breathe when you sleep, when you watch a baby or an animal taking a nap. That's how they're breathing, is from deep in their belly. So I encourage you to actually put your hands on your belly and bring your mental focus to that of your belly rising and falling as you're slowly breathing in and out. And as you're inhaling, you're feeling your rib cage expand. You're feeling the air come in through your nose and or mouth. And then you're gently exhaling, nothing forced, nothing rushed. And I encourage you to let go of any habit of counting as you breathe. Some people teach and learn that in workshops. for this experience today, we're really doing our best to calm our mind, to turn our mind off. So I invite you to bring your mental focus to that of your belly rising and falling, the feeling through your hands of your belly rising and falling. And as you're continually slowly breathing in and out, you're feeling your heart rate slow down. You're having a slower breathing rate. Really feeling good. Telling yourself you have all the time in the world. And as you're slowly breathing, you're feeling grateful to be here right now, to have taken the conscious time to assist and support your mental health, to do your part in calming your mind, in potentially calming your anxiety, relaxing your body. I encourage you to let go thinking about what happened earlier today, and to also not be thinking about what you're doing after this experience today. To do your best to bring your focus to the right here, right now, to the present moment. And again, bring your mental focus to that of your belly rising and falling. Taking these slow, deep breaths. Feeling as though your body is melting into the surface you're sitting or lying on. For a short period of time, we're going to have silence. And during that silence, continue to have your mental focus on your belly rising and falling. Thank you. During that period of silence, if you had different thoughts coming into your head, not related to this experience, have compassion and love for yourself. Lovingly tell yourself you're doing your best, and bring your focus back to that of your belly rising and falling. The first exercise we're going to do together is that of humming. And humming helps to relax your vagus nerve, and I feel your entire nervous system. Personally, I find it incredibly calming, relaxing, and I almost feel as though there's a warm cocoon that envelops my body when I hum with my eyes closed. And when you hum, for this experience, what I ask you to do is to plug one of your ears with your middle finger. When you hum, it's your body's natural resonance, and your entire being feels safe, feels supported, feels calm. So I invite you to plug one ear with your middle finger and to hum along with me. Thank you. I encourage you to, after this event, do humming with both of your ears plugged with both of your metal fingers. In my experience, that's an exponentially even more powerful, relaxing, and calming experience. The second exercise we're going to do is that of muscle tensing and clenching. And the idea of this is to bring your mental focus for a short, intense period of time to clench and tense every possible muscle in your body at the same time, and to then relax and enjoy that muscle response of the pure relaxation afterwards. So we're going to do 3 cycles, and what I'll do is I'll count from 3 down to 1, followed by saying now. And when you hear now, you're going to clench and tense every possible muscle in your body from the tips of your toes to the top of your head simultaneously for about 5 seconds. I'll then say relax and release, and you'll then let go and stop tensing and clenching your muscles. That relaxation period will be about 30 seconds, and we'll repeat this 3 times. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Now, clenching, tensing, clenching, tensing, clenching, tensing, relax, and release. Bring your focus back to your breath, specifically that of your belly rising and falling, slowing your breathing rate down in these relaxation periods. And here we go for round 2. 3, 2, 1. Now, tensing, clenching, tensing, clenching, tensing, clenching, tensing, relax, and release. Taking some nice, huge breaths, slowing your breathing rate down, feeling your pulse return back to a more normal rate. Really feeling good, feeling grateful to be here. And we'll do one final round. 3, 2, 1, now. Clenching, tensing, clenching, tensing, clenching, tensing, clenching, relax, and release. Breathing deeply, feeling as though your muscles are melting and fully relaxed. Bring your mental focus back to that of your belly, rising and falling. Starting each breath deep in your belly, slowly inhaling, feeling your lungs get larger, feeling the air come in through your nose and or mouth, and then gently exhaling, nothing forced, nothing rushed, at your own pace and your own rhythm. The third exercise we're going to do together is very, very easy, and that is hugging yourself. And for you guys out there, this may feel strange, this might feel weird, this might feel not like being a guy, not like being a dude, but I encourage you to do this. So to take your arms and wrap them around your upper body, feeling your hands on your back or your shoulders, whatever the case. Continuing these nice, slow, deep, and full breaths. And I encourage you to feel these statements as I say them, And if you choose, you can also say them in your head or out loud. I am relaxed. I am calm. I am here. I am present. I am grounded. I am right here, right now. I am safe. I am loving. I am loved. I am lovable. I lead with love. I choose love. I choose love over fear. I let go of fear. I let go of anxiety. I am grateful. My mind is calm now. Really breathing and feeling that last statement as you're continually hugging yourself, feeling and saying, my mind is calm now. So now I invite you to release your hug. Bring your arms back to a more neutral position. And by this point during our time together, I'm optimistic that you're even a little more calm, perhaps more relaxed, maybe more grounded. Your mind might feel less active, and you potentially may have less anxiety. I invite you at this point to bring all of your fingertips together in your right hand. Separately in your left hand, bring all of your fingertips together. So in each hand, you're pressing your fingertips together, really breathing into this feeling, really pressing on your fingertips. And I invite you to feel this statement, my mind is calm now. Really pressing your fingertips together even harder, really feeling this as you're saying this in your head or out loud, potentially. My mind is calm now. My mind is calm now. So I invite you to spread your fingers apart. Bring your fingertips back together separately in each hand, pressing them together, feeling and saying, my mind is calm now. My mind is calm now. Feeling that deep in your bones, what we're doing is we're anchoring this feeling, anchoring this statement, anchoring this way of being, anchoring this energy, so that you can recall this at a later point, at any point you desire. My mind is calm now. My mind is calm now. Breathing deeply into that, releasing your fingertips, bringing your hands back to normal neutral position. And with your eyes still closed, I invite you to ask yourself, how am I feeling now? Ask yourself, how am I feeling now? Next, I invite you, with your eyes still closed, to slowly start physically moving, perhaps lifting your legs one at a time, perhaps shrugging your shoulders, maybe wiggling your fingers, perhaps raising your hands above your head, just doing light, easy, gentle movements, bringing yourself back to this physical space. And I invite you to slowly reopen your eyes and bring your focus back here. Slowly reopen your eyes and bring your focus back here. If you have something to drink, I invite you to take a drink now. Whether you felt anything or not differently, there was a lot of energy that moved there. And I'd love for you to check in and ask yourself, am I feeling any different now compared to the start? Maybe ask yourself, what was that experience like for me? And I'm just going to give you a very, very quick overall recap and then a short recap of each of those physical experiences that we had. So, number one was humming. Number two was the tensing of our muscles. Number three was hugging yourself. And number four was your fingertips together, saying, my mind is calm now, and most importantly, really feeling that. So, a little bit of an extended recap. So, when you hum, really encourage you to close or cover your ears with your middle finger in both hands and to hum. And you can hum at the start of your day before you get out of bed to ground yourself. If you have to go to the bathroom first, go back to bed for 30 seconds, a minute, and just hum, covering your ears. That can be an incredibly relaxing, grounded way before you get running to start your day. It resets your vagal nerve. It, in my experience, calms my entire nervous system. The second one was tensing of our muscles and then relaxing. What we did today was a period of 5 seconds, tensing and clenching our muscles at the same time, and then relaxing for about 30 seconds, doing that process 3 times. And I find every time I do that, I feel like I've done a mini workout, and it feels like my mind shuts off. The third exercise was hugging yourself. And again, for some of you that might feel kind of strange, whether you're hugging yourself like this or like this. But you know what? It's when we touch ourselves in a non-sexual way, it is extremely calming and relaxing for our body. And we said some affirmative, loving statements that we ideally felt and said. And the fourth exercise we did was that of the anchor, with our fingertips together, feeling and saying, my mind is calm now. And the most important thing is to feel that. If you're able to close your eyes and do a few deep breaths while you're doing that, it can potentially bring you back to that sense of being calm, grounded, present, centered, and having a non-anxious, non-fearful, non-worrying mind. I personally use that tool myself. Thankfully, I don't get much anxiety at this point in my life. That being said, I did a big trip at the end of last year, and all of a sudden I landed in Hong Kong, and I checked my email. I was supposed to fly to Kathmandu, Nepal, and I look at my email and it says, oh, your flight to Kathmandu has taken off. I'm like, great, I'm not on the plane. So I go to the airline desk, and they said, oh, no problem. We'll just route you through New Delhi. You'll just spend 17 hours there, and then you'll fly to Kathmandu. I'm like, great. Yeah. Who doesn't want to spend 17 hours overnight in an airport? But you know what? there's a few times where I got really anxious because I'm like, man, I just want to sleep. I just want to get to Nepal. And sure enough, at the New Delhi airport, there's this very happy, kind, joyful cleaner who was vacuuming. And I was trying to sleep, and he came by at 3:30 a.m. I'm like, okay, he's doing his job. And he was very happily came by at 4 a.m. again. And I'm like, oh boy. So I was doing the, my mind is calm now. And you know what? Sure enough, he came by at 4:30 a.m. There was nothing on the ground. No one had moved. Everyone was attempting to sleep. So I'm like, my mind is calm now. And that really helped me. And sure enough, I saw him at about 6 a.m. again because I went to the bathroom to shave. And he was now the bathroom attendant. And he was very pleasant, very happy. But you know what? That tool has helped me, and it may potentially help you. So I really appreciate you tuning into this video, whether you're here live or at a later time. And if you're not already, consider following me on here. I would really appreciate that. And if you have any questions about this experience, please comment below. I'll do my best to reply to your comment in a reasonable amount of time. And just to give you a glimmer of hope, if you are someone that really struggles with anxiety, I totally relate. Many, many years ago, when I was in my early 20s, I had nearly crippling anxiety. I was almost put on blood pressure medication. I could never relax. I could never calm down. And obviously, I'm a lot older now. However, most importantly, I've learned tools, some of which I shared today, to manage my anxiety, and to be a calmer person, to have a calmer mindset. And I've learned mindset tools to allow myself to be present the vast majority of the time. And this may sound strange, may sound unbelievable, but I literally do not worry about the future. And that's not because I have this Pollyanna approach to life. It's because I learned specific mindset tools, not worry about the future. And also, I have a very, very strong spiritual grounding. And I'm actually excited about the future, despite all the challenges and the muck and the horrible things that are happening in the world right now. I really feel we're moving into a better world. That's the vision I hold. And I'd encourage you to consider doing the same. So again, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. I told myself I'd keep this under 30 minutes. We're at 29 minutes, so I'm grateful for that. And if you know anyone that really struggles with anxiety, consider sharing this video with them. It may or may not interest them. It may or may not resonate with them. But you know what? There might be that one person out there that you know, that you share this video with, that really gets a lot out of it. You never know. I just really encourage you to be open-minded, and I encourage you to be radically open-minded, to be open to things you wouldn't even have considered in the past, because you never know what can help you with your mental health. So once again, thank you for joining. Take care, be well. The divine light in me recognizes and honors the divine light in you. Namaste.